Hello everybody! Happy Thanksgiving! I wanted to say that to you. I haven't put a video up for a really long time. It's ski bunny season. All the ski bunnies are out. I have been in major hibernation. I realize that if I get this virus, my prospects for longevity are limited. Any more lung damage would really decrease my ability to live a happy life. So I've been super careful. I've been ducking, and I missed all of you. And I wanted to say, well, happy Thanksgiving. I am in Breckenridge right now, and this is kind of my second home when I'm not on the road, and I'm on the road, I would say, half the year at least. But I'm in Breckenridge, and there are just as many people here in Breckenridge. In fact, I'm not sure I've ever seen so many people traveling. The road is a 2-lane traffic jam all the way into the city. Just incredible. I think there's a lot of COVID fatigue, and people are making a choice. They all think getting out into the country is a safe place to be. And of course, when everybody leaves the big city with their COVID, they bring it right up to the mountains. So we have to be super careful. I can't tell you whether traveling right now is a good thing for you or traveling isn't a good thing. I'm not the one to tell you. Everybody has to make their own decision. But in my case, I know traveling is fairly risky. I do hope to get on the road very soon and bring you some more videos. I have, if it makes you feel any better, I probably started at least 10 videos, and I tossed them all out because I didn't like the way they were turning out. They weren't telling the story that I wanted to tell, and so I just didn't put them up. But I do really want to make contact. I've had a lot of people emailing me saying, "Where are you? What are you doing? Are you okay?" And I thank you for your thoughts and your prayers. It really means a lot to me. Yes, I'm okay, and I'm doing well, and I'm just being safe. Little Miss Nix is with me, and she's my constant companion. I really have almost no one to talk to all day except for the pharmacist and the doctors. And so I have my little cat, and she's just such a joy. One thing I've learned about her, we're kind of new in our relationship, she's a new cat to me, is that she does not like snow. And so I have to be really careful. When it's cold out, she just sits there and cowers and shivers. So she does not like going out into the snow, but she wants out. She's a Bengal, and she really enjoys her time running. So I think she misses this last summer, when we were able to run in the big fields of clover and mint, which mint is a form of catnip, as I understand. Anyway, I hope you guys are all doing well. I was going to try and visit some of you in Lollapalooza. I got a wonderful invitation from a good friend from Phoenix. But at the end of the day, I decided that it wasn't going to be a wise thing for me to go hang with a lot of people at the time. And so I decided not to go to Lollapalooza. I do hope to go to Quartzsite this year, but I'm a little nervous about the same things all of us are nervous about. And it could be easily another 8 to 10 months of this nasty pestilence before we're all able to resume our lives. But it's coming, and my objective is to be here during Christmas and to be here next year, and to not succumb to this ugly disease that we've all had to fight. And I want to bring you a message of hope and inspiration. If you've been wanting to get out, if you've been wanting to live the van life, you can do it. It's here. It's just not easy. Not easy. For me, in the way I work, if I'm always traveling, wow, this is real easy. Every day is a new pasture. I stay in a place a couple of nights and then I move on. But when I have to go back to the same campsite night after night after night, it's not as much fun. It's a lot tougher to do. It's okay, but it's not the same thing as being able to travel and see the country. But you can do it. If this is what you want to do, you can do it. I have a friend who is an alcoholic and really advanced in the disease. He calls me every single night. He's been calling me now for almost 2 months, every night, and bitching about his life. And I tell him, there are resources, there are things that you can do, and I give him suggestions. I've sent him phone numbers, I've sent him web pages of organizations that are near him, and he has just basically rejected them all, which is part of the disease of alcoholism, the inability to accept help. It's just tragic. But finally I had to cut off the phone calls and limit it to texts only because the rantings have just gotten out of control. And I guess the moral of the story is, if you are suffering from substances, and there's a record number of people suffering based upon this COVID and the isolation, then you got to reach out for help. And just calling a friend can be helpful at times, but if that's all you're doing, it's not going to bring you to a solution. And so if you're suffering from addiction, go get some professional help. There are organizations, there's Narcotics Anonymous, there's Alcoholics Anonymous, there are other organizations, and I wish the very best. I can imagine how difficult this is for everybody who is suffering. But the solution is not to bitch and moan and cry and continue in your misery. The solution is to go look for help. So I hope I'm encouraging, and if I'm not, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm just doing the best I know how to do. Okay. All right, guys. Well, from Timothy Painter in Breckenridge, Colorado, I wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. And I'm going to bring some of the videos. I got some great shots of some of my travels. I went over some of the real high passes this year, and I was able to see part of Colorado that I haven't seen for many, many years. Colorado is such a spectacular state. And so I'm going to bring you some of those videos later on. I hope my editing skills are up to par. We'll have to see. Okay, guys. I wanted to ask you all, should I cut this beard? I'm wondering, is it time to get rid of this? Would you like to see what I look like underneath? Does everybody think I'm just an old hillbilly? Yeah. What do you think? Leave your comments below. And tell me what you're doing for Thanksgiving and Christmas. I'd love to hear it. And are you going to the RTR? I'd love to hear that too. If I go to the RTR, my camp is going to be a mask camp. You've got to wear a mask. The vaccine hasn't come in time, and I'm not going to trust even the early vaccine by January, February. It's just not. We just won't have the build-up herd immunity they keep talking about. So if you want to hang with me, you got to wear a mask, guys, just out of respect for each other and to protect each other and to love each other. That's what we got to do, and we have to still maintain our discipline. Okay, well, I've been ranting and ranting. We'll see you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Wow.